Okay. I need to plug you guys in. I'm sorry. I'm running a little bit late. Hold on. Okay, I think we should be good. Let me know if you guys can hear me whenever you're hopping on. Hi, can you guys hear me though? You were just watching my last video. It gets emotional. The last supporter video, yeah. It gets emotional. Hi guys, just let me know if you can hear me because I know with this phone sometimes I think I position the microphone a little bit weird. Thank you, Cassie. Dude, honestly, like, ugh. I've been feeling some type of way with my makeup because I feel like I look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Yes, Ashley. Yes. Hi, Erica Hart. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Dana. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to be blowing up balloons, and I'm going to be a little bit busy while I'm live. But I wanted to talk to you guys because, like, seriously, today I received 2 messages from people that were just like, oh my gosh, filled my heart. Filled my heart. I'm going to be talking about, like, what I take for, like, my autoimmune diseases. Hold on, because I got something from Walmart, but I thought it was in here. Well, no, maybe I shouldn't get it. Maybe I shouldn't get it because it's going to be a lot of noise. You don't need to explain. I take a lot of, hold on, of the tea that we're talking. Yes. It's a lot. But not sure how much to start with. Yes, I do have suggestions. I ended up bringing a lot of it because I want to show you, like, publicly. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Oh, Brooklyn. That was actually my admin. My admin. I never really read the messages. But let me tell you, if you receive a message, like, I have her answering every single message. Like, this is so many messages we get a day, not just on this page, but on my jewelry page. I sell $5 jewelry all the time. Like, that's my career basically. But we get messages every day, all the time. And she always responds to every single one. If you don't get a response, if you message this page and you don't get a response, give it like 24 hours and then just send another message being like really sweet and kind, because she's a real person too. You know, I always talk about, like, listen, I'm a real person. I feel like sometimes people just look at the count or how many people watch me at a certain time, and they really don't give a damn about the energy that they're passing, the energy that they're giving me and the other people that are watching. So just be mindful that my admin's a real person too. And if you get a response from her, it's just like getting a response from me. She's like my real life bote. But she definitely wants to help everyone, like, all the way. But Brooklyn, I did see your message, and I really hope that you are able to find something that is going to make you feel good about the decisions that you're making regarding health, food, all of that. And I say that to everybody. Now, I want to talk about a few things. I normally initially came here to talk about the tea that I take. I do have a video on YouTube. It's in the description right here. And you could see the link of, I have like an hour-long video talking about the tea that I take, and I really need you to stop it, Maxine. And y'all look at the comments too, especially whenever people are like, you know, saying exactly like the tea. Look, Summer, tea has been a life changer for me. I owe you the world. Thank you so incredibly much for sharing. You're so welcome, Summer. Like, hearing these things is why, Oh my gosh, I can never, it makes me emotional sometimes. I can never stop talking about it because I know how it has, saved my life. And I just feel like, I know how it has saved my life. And I know all the other people that have tried it, or not. I don't know about every single person, but the amount of people that are in my inbox telling me how much they have benefited is crazy. And this is really why. So someone wrote me today, and I have it on my Facebook stories. It says, I just wanted to thank you very much. I've been watching you doing your makeup, and you had talked about K, because we have to kind of censor it, because there is no free speech in America. I hope you realize that. There never has been, and there never will be. But here we go. Maybe I should not say that, but we're so limited on what we can talk about. We're censored. And normally the things that you are able to talk about is because it's pushed on the media. But here we go. Thank you, Sharon, so much. Hi, Elaine. So if you guys don't even want to, you're like, what tea? Tell me the tea. Just then click the link in the description, okay? Go ahead and click the link. It's a YouTube video. You're going to find all the information. That way I don't feel like I'm being rushed over here, okay? So that someone said, I just wanted to thank you very much. I've been watching and doing your makeup. You do your makeup, and you had talked about K. OMG, has changed my life. I'm no longer on all my drugs to help with RA, rheumatoid arthritis. And that's because of you. No amount of words can tell you how thankful I am because of you. And then another one, I don't even like people calling me by my first name, but this one made me feel good that she called me by my first name. She says, Dre Mccray, you have changed my life again for the better. I finally got my hands on K, and wow, I feel amazing. You just don't know how bad you are feeling until you are finally feeling good again. I'm eternally grateful for the blessings you have introduced into my life, from paparazzi to this. You're a walking angel. Thank you so much. Whenever I talk about it, it's because it really, really, really has changed my life. And so I can't imagine, there's so many people who are drowning in so much physical pain, so many people feeling like they just don't have a way out or something to help. And then this has been a life raft for people. So if I know people are drowning, why wouldn't I give them a life raft, So anyways, how long ago? I want to say 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I don't remember. I think it was it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I broke my foot. And it was one of the worst pains I had felt at that time. Definitely after that, I have felt so much more pain. But at that time, that was the worst pain I had ever felt. And it took me so many months to recover from that broken bone because I have autoimmune diseases. So what that basically means is your body attacks itself. There's so many different type of autoimmune diseases. There's fibro, there's rheumatoid arthritis, there's Hashimoto's, there's multiple sclerosis, there's lupus, there's, oh gosh, what is it called? Sjogren's or something? I don't remember. But there's chronic fatigue syndrome. There's Guillain-Barré syndrome. There's so many different type of autoimmune diseases. And there's a range. As you could tell, you could see my thyroid right here. This right here is not because I have fat neck. This right here is because I have a fat neck. This guy right here. This is my double chin. But this guy right here, you can see, and a lot of people like to make fun of the way my neck looks. I feel like I'm so used to, I'll never get over how ugly people really look by being so disgusting to me and other people. But yeah, I get a lot of comments about my thyroid. It's big. That's part of my hypothyroidism. Some people get such bad issues with their thyroid that they actually have to have it removed. Some people have hyperthyroidism. The hypothyroidism that I have makes me gain weight. It makes me like fatigued, like depressed, anxiety, so many things, right? It gives me heart palpitations. It gives me tachycardia. I deal with going to the bathroom. Well, I used to. I really don't anymore, but this was part of my hypothyroidism Hashimoto's. Or you can have hyperthyroidism where you are like wired, but you're like tired at the same time. Sometimes your eyes bulge out. There's just so many different type of thyroid issues. And then for me, like my fibromyalgia, I'm I have a flare up right now. It's like I feel like I can go without it just for a little bit. But I'm definitely gonna be taking some of the tea on the video just to show you how I take it. But sometimes it starts off small and then it goes into like a full blown flare up. Now with flare ups, and I feel like you guys probably already know all this stuff. I've talked about it, but I also feel like the reason why I'm kind of telling you my journey and my story and a lot of information is that if you have someone in your life who just thinks that you are, you know, making it up, or they're not understanding of the pain that you feel, or feel like, come on, just snap out, just get up out of bed and do whatever, but you're literally stuck in bed because you're in so much pain. A lot of times people don't believe the pain or the issues that they're going through until they can actually physically see it. So that's why I'm talking about a lot of that. That's why I'm making this kind of like a drawn out video, so that maybe you can show that person, right? Like in your life that you wish you had their support, but they don't understand. So hopefully by me talking about it, it will give them a better understanding, right? And then if you know that you have benefited from this, save this video or share it to whoever could benefit from the things that I'm talking about. Now, before I continue, I need to say that I'm not a doctor. I have never been to like medical school, never intend to go to some type of medical school. I'm just someone, like a regular person, just view me as your neighbor. But I was sick and tired of not feeling better with all the things that the doctors were telling me, all the things that they were prescribing me. I felt worse. And then I felt like it's taken me quite a long time to wake up and realize that people profit off of you being sick, right? There is the gosh darnment, okay? Try to follow along with the keywords that I'm saying. The gosh darnment, okay, who passes out all kinds of PILLs, LLSs. The more that you take, the worse you are off, and the more you depend on them, right? For me, I'm like, dude, there has to be something better than being on all this crap. I feel so much worse being on gabapentin. I feel worse being on Flexeril. I feel worse being on Norco or Tramadol or Percocet. Like, I've been through all those three types of, you know, different things, and how was it like whenever I first started taking it, I'm good. And then after maybe like a few months of me continuing every day and then upping the dosage with the gabapentin, why am I passing out? Why are my knees knocking? Why am I still in so much pain? How could I take pain medication and yet the pain doesn't go away? You know, it's just irritating. And so the moment I knew I needed to start getting off of the medication was whenever I did kind of pass out. But it was like for a second. I just remember like I blacked out, but I woke up really quick. I was outside, and I was vacuuming my car, and I was good. Like, everything was good. I think it was during a time whenever it wasn't so hot here in Yuma, Arizona, so I can't blame it on the heat or whatever. And then, like, I don't know what I was trying to do, go to my trunk or whatever, and then I remember, like, knocking out. I completely passed out. I hit my head on the car, and then I, like, woke up on the ground. And I'm like, damn, like, this is something serious. And sometimes I would be, like, at a, ¿cómo se dice? The store, and, like, literally my legs would literally just, like, buckle. Like I could not keep my strength. So it was just like, damn. So before I knew that there was natural remedies, before I knew that there was something natural that can help me, I got off of it like right away. You know, I couldn't. I got off of my prescription meds because I literally, I could not. So anyways, but let me tell you, because I know how dangerous gabapentin is, I took like 2 weeks to like wean off of it. It's a very, very dangerous drug. I feel like it's almost worse than the painkillers because of how severe it is, you know? So anyways, I took my time to get off. I didn't take my time to get off of the prescription meds because I just really didn't feel like I wasn't addicted. I didn't feel like that, but that's my personal experience. So like, please do not just do whatever. Like, don't automatically get off this stuff. I can't recommend stuff, but I do highly suggest that if you are on a bunch of stuff, do not immediately get off of, you know, because it will really mess up your body. People have been known to like literally just have seizures because they are like, they immediately stop gabapentin. It's just so bad. So just please be careful. It's very dangerous. Okay. All right. So then I think like 3 years ago, I ended up breaking my foot and was in the worst freaking pain. Like it was bad. And I wasn't on any type of medication. I was trying to take some natural stuff to help. And although it did help a little bit, it wasn't completely like I needed more relief, right? So I remember someone was in my inbox like, Dre, like, let me tell you about this stuff that I take. I have autoimmune diseases. I have fibromyalgia. I have this, that, and the other. And I honestly thought she was a part of a direct sales company because, you know, all people from all direct sales companies want me to, like, promote for them. So I was like, it sounds really good. Like, she definitely sold me. But what direct sales company is this? Like, I just didn't know. And she was like, no, I'm not part of a direct sales company. Like, I actually buy from a vendor who sells it and it helps me tremendously, and I wanted to, you know, help you out. And I'm like, okay, I'm even more interested. The fact that it's not direct sales, it's not an MLM, which I'm not saying anything bad about them, but that was just my mindset at the time. I knew that I needed to try this. So she says, be careful because you're going to research a lot of stuff and you're going to feel, can you guys put like hearts or likes or something? And then Sharon, anybody who like laughs at the pinned comment, we just need to get rid of them. We need to block them. But if y'all can like, anyways, that would be amazing. So I don't want to see that. The laughing faces, or the laughing face, or maybe it's just one or two. I don't know. So, I was doing my research, and sure enough, I found a lot of information that was saying bad stuff about the tea. But I knew better at this point. I knew that if you are sick, if you are ill, if you are in pain, and you are like needing prescriptions, it seems like that is the intent, right? So a lot of times articles or whatever are going to demonize the natural stuff. I'm really trying to be careful with my words. If it comes from God, if it's natural, people will try to demonize it. Like it's sad. So I felt like, okay, although I'm reading all these articles, I think I'm going to go ahead and try it. But I never made a purchase. She already recommended a website for me to buy from, but I didn't do it until I was actually in the hospital, like for the 3rd or 4th time, in so much pain. I needed more pain medication, and they weren't prescribing it to me, so I had to keep going back. And man, they really made me feel like a drug addict. And I'm like, bruh, like I haven't taken like pharmaceuticals in such a long time. Like why would you even like try to make me feel bad about needing, like, I have autoimmune diseases. Like my body literally attacks myself, like itself. So if I break a bone, then my body is like, ooh, pain. Let's give her more. Like, let's take forever for her to heal. That's just how my body is, and that's how a lot of your body is. Write down in the comments if you have an autoimmune disease. It doesn't matter what it is. You don't have to say, like, I have lupus. Don't say I have fibro. Just say, I have an autoimmune disease. Just so that other people who are here in the comments and viewers or replaying this can see that so many people suffer from this. Like, it's insane. Because if you say you have lupus, people might not know that it's an autoimmune disease. But, like, let people know, okay? So anyways, whenever I was in the hospital or I went to the emergency room for like the third or fourth time, I was like, dude, I can't take this. So I was researching like different vendors that sell the tea. And it was someone other than what she recommended just because I felt like these prices were better. My husband was still in the military. We were living month to month. We still owned our home. We were living in Oceanside and we still owned our home in Yuma, Arizona. But we were so financially, like, we really had a budget and really had to, like, not go over our finances. So in the hospital, I was researching and I found a website that had a lot of positive, people who gave reviews about it, and I ended up ordering from Herbal Mind. The very first time, that was the vendor that I chose. You have to make sure that you buy it from someone reputable. You want to make sure that it's from someone who doesn't add anything, no added fillers, no pesticides. You want it organic. You don't want anybody who is like, messing with the actual leaf. And I found that this was a company that I wanted to, like, take that leap with or take that dive with. So I finally ordered, and I think I ordered the sample pack because I never had it before, and I don't know how my body's going to react to it, but I am desperate enough to try. Like, I can't keep going through this. I can't keep going to the hospital. I'm so sick and tired. I'm in pain all the time. Like, I was in pain all the time, even before I broke my foot, and having fibromyalgia is just one thing, but then it causes migraines, it causes anxiety, it causes depression, it causes like constipation, then it causes diarrhea, it causes rashes, it causes irregular heartbeats, it causes tachycardia, it causes like it causes one thing, and then it's like a snowball effect. So once you have one, then it is so easy for you to get another. Chronic fatigue, rheumatoid arthritis, they're all linked together. They're just like the best of friends. So you have one autoimmune disease, I can almost promise you have more than one. It's probably not diagnosed. And the sad thing is that so many doctors take so long for them to even diagnose you. So whenever I was diagnosed, I had went to a rheumatologist, and I had seen my regular doctor, and I was constantly talking about how tired I am all the time. Like, I will literally go to the, what is it, GNC or whatever, and get pre-workout, the stuff that, athletes or regular people take to give them like that boost of, woo, before they work out. I would take that in hopes that it would wake me up. I was tired all the time. As much as I love my babies, sometimes I was like stuck in bed, just could not get up. Like, there was times I was in so much pain, I would have to tell my daughters who were young, like, please go get mommy's purse, because I knew mommy's purse had like the, pain relief, but that was like, that was whenever I was on prescription, but that's how, like, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. So anyways, going through all that and suffering with that for years, I got to the point where I'm desperate enough to try something else. And hey, it's natural, comes from God. It's not man-made. It wasn't made in a lab. It's not, something that's, it's not even something that doctors recommend. They recommend that you don't take it. So I ordered it. Whenever it came in, I had the sample pack because it's small enough for me to, okay, if it doesn't work, then I didn't really waste a lot of money on a big bag, and that's okay. So I don't remember what the very first one that I took was, and I wish I did. But I had looked, I think it was kratombible.com. So I might be able to say the word like maybe once or twice in the video, but I got to be very careful. But KRATOMBIBLE, okay, .com. I was looking up information on there, and they talked about the red strain, the green strain, the yellow strain, the white strain, and like the different blends. So whenever I had seen, oh dude, and I'm sorry if it's blurry and it's like weird, I apologize. But they said, and I cannot recommend how much you can take, I'm just telling you what I started taking. I seen that they recommended half a teaspoon. Like half a teaspoon is a very, very, very small dosage. So that was the first thing I took. Do you know cinnamon? If you put cinnamon on top of water, it floats, right? Okay. So in the same manner, if you put the tea on top of any type of liquid, it's going to float. It's not going to sink to the bottom. So what a lot of websites suggest is that you toss and wash. So you toss it in your mouth and you wash it down. That's where the phrase comes from. Or you can put them in like little capsules, and there's so many different types. There's different ways. You can mix it in orange juice, mix it in milk, like other people do it other ways, but I started toss and wash because the taste is horrible. Like it was, wow, so disgusting. It smells just like matcha tea. Like if you've ever smelled matcha tea, it smells just like that, but the taste is just horrible. So I tossed and washed half a teaspoon. And then the website said wait like 20-30 minutes before you take more. So the reason why they suggest such a smaller dose is because you don't know how your body's going to react to it. So after 20 minutes, I definitely felt a difference. I was like, okay, what the hell? Like, okay, my pain is a little bit lower, and I know it can get better, but what the heck is going on? Like, I've never felt any type of relief from like other, ibuprofen don't help, Tylenol don't help. Those are prescription, not prescription, it's over the counter, but to me, like it kills your liver just as bad. So I was kind of shocked. I was a little bit weirded out how it actually took away my pain. But I knew I could get more pain relief, so I took another half a teaspoon and I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, like I literally am pain free. It was the most weirdest thing I have experienced, like at that time. So the fact that it actually did what this girl said, who was, someone that watched my videos, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to keep taking this. So after me continually taking it, I reached out to the person who owns the business. And trust me, they've been in business way before like I even found them. So I talk about Herbal Mind a lot, but I didn't come up with a company. They're their own, Hispanic company, Latino company, or whatever the correct terminology is. They started their own company. And the reason why is because it literally has saved their life too. Maybe they don't, I feel like they don't really talk about, they're not in the public forum. They don't do lives. They're not all up in social media. But trust and believe the reason why they sell it, it's because they had been taking it for years before they started selling it. They realized how much of a difference it helped with their health, and they wanted to be able to help other people with comparative low prices, but not sacrificing the quality of the tea. So I reached out to them and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I am feeling so much relief. I am this, that, and the other. I go live, and this was whenever I would go live, like all the time publicly. I had all my videos, my Wacky Wednesday, my Foodie Friday, like I was constantly live no matter what. No matter how much of my mental health it sacrificed, it didn't matter how depressed I was, I did it anyways. It didn't matter how bad it was for me, I did it anyways. But there was a lot of people that would watch me. Like, it might seem like a lot of views right now, but before, I would get, this number would be anywhere between 4 to like 11,000 at one time. So I was like super regular. So I felt like, damn, so many people that watch me, they go through the same thing. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if the people that are watching me are in this much of pain and I know something that helps me, they could benefit, let me reach out, talk to them about giving my followers the coupon code so that they can order too, but receive a discount. So they were like, went along with it, and we've been like, I don't want to say partners because I'm not their partner, they're not my partner, but like, I've been riding with this company for a long time. Like I said, for like, I want to say 3 years. And the reason why I trust them is because they've always given quality product. Their customer service is by far the best. And if you have experienced customer service with Herbal Mind, like, you know, write it in the comments. But they are an incredible family who always provide so much like love. And because they're a small business as well, they truly appreciate, you know, the people that order from them. Anyways, so right there in the description, there is going to be a link, and also right here, the link. Oh no, it doesn't have a link. So in the description, so click on my face, and then you should get some type of words right here. Click on this and the description will pop up. It's going to show you my YouTube video. Now, even if you don't want to sit there and watch the whole entire YouTube video, go there anyways, because in the description of that video, the special tea that I take, in the description of that video, like all of this I wrote down, this is going to be a reference. So a lot of people are like, well, what do you take for pain? What do you take for energy? What do you take for your anxiety? What do you take for all this stuff? That there's going to be a lot of questions that you answer, especially because you're not going to really remember a lot of things, like everything that I talk about here. Okay. Oh girl, don't even worry about the negative comments. Like they can suck my, never mind. But like, I'm not even worried about the negative comments. If you're here, it's because sometimes I feel like you were meant to be here. If you're here, sometimes you were meant to be here. The stupid people, they're just, they look dumb. Let them look dumb. And I got both of my admins on here, so I'm not even worried, okay? And then I see Slay Mafia all up in there with these and with the hearts. So I'm good. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, what? This has saved my life. Why wouldn't I talk about it? Like, that's what I should have got. Freaking batteries for I keep forgetting this name. What is this? Okay, I would talk a little louder for the dummies in the back about what has helped me. They're just ignorant. You can't. Yeah. Here we go. Anyways, but the link to that video is in the description, and also where I get it from is also in the description. It's also pinned right here, like down below. So anyways, you have to be careful about where you get it. We're seeing that a lot of like smoke shops and a lot of different shops actually are starting to megaphone. There you go. Megaphone. They're starting to sell it. I just really have to urge you that, you know, there's a lot of great vendors out there. I have no doubt about it. Whenever the person who had sent me a message had talked to me about her vendor, like they definitely seem trustworthy. So there's a lot of trustworthy vendors out there. So just be very careful. Do research on them. Like try to find out, like, do they do their own testing? Like, do they make sure it is like top of the line quality product? Some of the tea that other people sell is laced. They might lace it with benzos. They might lace it with fentanyl. They might lace it with other things. That is so incredibly dangerous, dude. Like, so you really, really, really have to be careful on where you get it from. And the reason why I have never switched up where I buy it from is because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I trust where they get it from. They go through like different inspections before the tea is shipped over to them. And then whenever they get it, they do their own line of testing. If I am going to take something that is powerful enough to trick my body that I'm feeling pain relief, then I need to make sure it's not laced with anything. I need to make sure that it is not going to harm me, because that's the most scariest thing. So like, if I ran out, I'm going to be suffering. Okay. I'm not going to go to no smoke shop here in Yuma and get some of the specialty with a K. Like, hell no. I need to be careful. So what it is, it's a leaf. It's a leaf that grows on trees. They mill it, they make it into a powder, and then you take it, and it tells your brain, it affects the same pain receptors in your head that opioids do, but it's not an opioid. Okay. It is not, never will be. Like, opioids are so bad. But this is something that is natural, and it comes from God, and it's literally a leaf. Okay. A leaf. It's not made in a lab. It's just bomb in itself. Right. So, but it tells your brain that you're taking an opioid, but it doesn't have all the bad side effects that most opioids do. Right. So for me, I've been taking it for 3 years. Even if I'm not in physical pain, a lot of times I might be so low in energy and I need something that's going to wake me up. I need like a coffee or something. And that is my coffee. I need something that if I'm feeling like a little bit down, which happens, sometimes your mood is just like, ugh, well, then you have to, like, then I take something that's a yellow strain. So really quick, it's a leaf. Okay. You know, in the leaves, you have the main vein that goes down and then the little whatever. So if it's a yellow, or if it's a white, it's going to give you energy. If it's a red, it's going to take away pain. And that's meant for whatever type of pain you might be going through. So with a flare up, or sometimes I know some people who take it with migraines. Me, it hasn't worked for me and my migraines. I don't know if my migraines are just that damn severe that the tea doesn't even touch it, but my fibromyalgia flare-ups are like damn near daily. My rheumatoid arthritis flare-ups, it's not daily. It might be weekly, but it's not that often. But feeling tired is like it's a daily thing. I'm always tired, and especially because I'm running a really successful, like, at-home business. I have 3 kids that I'm homeschooling. I have my husband with his own health issues. Like, I am taking care of 5 dogs and 4 chickens and have a whole lot of responsibility here at home. I'm responsible for a team of consultants who have signed up under me, and for me to teach and train and breathe. Like, I am busy. So of course I'm tired. But that is what it helps with. So if you have a pen and a paper, like, maybe you can write this down, or remember, like, right now I'm looking at 37 minutes and 9 seconds. So if you don't, like, write it down, you can come back and then, go here, to this spot. So a lot of the teas that I take for pain, like this morning, I woke up with pain. I took Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is a mixture of red, which takes away pain, and it's a mixture of white, which gives you energy. So it's something that is going to take away pain, give energy. I wouldn't take I take Fire and Ice when my pain level is like at a 7, no more than a 7, like sometimes a 6 max, right? That's how it helps me. Now, if I am like in a full-blown flare-up, I am in so much pain, my body can't take it. If my pain level is at a 10, I'm going to take Red Bali or any of the reds. Now, one of the reds is Red Phoenix. Red Phoenix is a mixture between a red and a white. So if I'm at like a pain level 7 and an 8, maybe Red Phoenix is something that I'm going to take, because I don't like, reds make me tired. Like it makes me feel like just I'm done. I literally can't. So I get tired. So red and a white, that's Red Phoenix. If I'm at like a 8, sometimes 9-ish, I will take Aloha blend. I'll take Stir It Up. Chameleon is by far my favorite of the blends. And Herbal Mind, these blends that I'm telling you are very specific with Herbal Mind. Why I take them is because it's a mixture of different things that, it helps with pain, but doesn't make you tired, because you kind of need that balance. Also, Chocolate Endo is the ish, dude. Like, Chocolate Endo is amazing. It actually has cacao powder. Cacao powder is good for depression, like all things in your head. Okay. You just have to research like some of these things. So if I need energy, I'm going to take white chocolate. White chocolate is an all white. If you don't suffer from pain, or if that's not like your regular thing with life, then that's fine. But if you need help with energy, there's a white and there's the cacao powder. That's white chocolate. So it helps with like your mood and your depression and all things mental and gives you energy. I also take Camino del Sol, which is a white and a yellow. It's going to give me energy, but also boost my mood. Anything that has a yellow is going to it's going to work towards making you feel happy, right? Now, also, another thing that I take for a mood booster is Happy Canary, Lemon Drop, Yellow Mangda, and Gold Mangda. All of them are just so they're just so bomb. Now on the website herbalmind.net, you can go to the tab, the KRATOM, the tea that I take, and go to like scroll all the way to the bottom once you're in that tab. And you're going to see like the different blends, like chocolate Indo. It'll say that it has a red and a red and the other things and raw cacao powder, right? With chameleon, it's going to either say a slow red or a fast red, a yellow mellow, or like it'll tell you exactly what it's for. Or what you can do is right here on the bags, this is how you remember. Do you see the color white? And then you see red, and then you see green, and then you see yellow. Like this right here it's going to help with energy and pain and boosting your mood. Dude, greens are the best too. Like it took me a long time to try the greens. Oh my gosh, green Thai is the bomb. Green Nirvana is the bomb. Like, dude, that's why like the sample sizes are bomb, because you want to know how it affects your body. Fire and Ice, I had been taking this the last few days. This one right here is like so good for me getting energy, but also taking away pain. I'm seeing a lot of things about CBD. It's a completely different plant. CBD and THC, that's not even the same plant. That's like talking about apples and bananas. It might be a natural thing, you know, a hemp leaf or a marijuana leaf. Like that's both, they're both, and a tea with K might be a natural thing, but that's like comparing apples and bananas. They're both fruit, but like one is soft, one is hard, one is long, one is small. Like they're just, the taste is completely different. It just doesn't compare. Oh yeah, can you tell Daddy to get you one, please? Yeah, it's just not comparative. So I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna go look at the questions that people asked me, but someone was talking about like thyroid on the post that I had made. What I take for my thyroid, I used to take something natural. I was never on thyroid medication. Well, actually, yes, I was. I think I was on it for like 3 days. And then for me, it's like, do not tell me I'm going to have to be do not tell me I'm going to be on something for the rest of my life. Like, I can't. Yeah, no, hell no. So that's a quick turn off for me. And if I felt like as bad as I did, like with already starting to take something for my thyroid and then figuring out that some of the thyroid medications have gluten in them, and gluten is probably the worst thing that you can eat with your thyroid issues, I'm just like, bruh, I can't. So recently I just felt like I'm not getting any better with taking my thyroid medication for like the last year. Again, please do not be like me, you know, at your own risk. All the other disclaimers that I have to say, like be careful for yourself, etc. Like talk to your doctor. Taraz, not right now. Taraz, don't do that, because Raza, not yet. You messed it up, bunny. I will do it whenever I'm done. Okay, go tell Daddy you need a Band-Aid. And can you please close my door? Please. Okay. The withdrawal is comparable to withdrawing from caffeine. Okay, so for me, oh shoot, why is the comments not scrolling? Like it stays stuck. It's so weird. I've never had a withdrawal. There was a time where I had to completely stop because I was going through severe stomach issues. Like I would projectile vomit anytime that I ate anything. It was so bad. So I completely stopped, but I didn't even have any type of withdrawals, not even comparative to caffeine. But I believe it whenever other people say that they do. I just don't know why I didn't, but whatever. If anything, it just makes me feel even more confident in the company that I purchased from, because they don't add fillers, they don't add other drug. I need to be careful with my words. They don't add anything else, so it's okay. But trust me, like, caffeine can give you withdrawal. Stopping eating, by completely stopping carb intake, is going to give you withdrawals. You're actually going to get sick, okay? That's why there's something called the keto flu. Completely stopping sugar can make you sick. Completely stopping, oh gosh, what else can we talk about? Alcohol. Well, no, not alcohol. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But there's so many things that most people consume, and it causes a withdrawal. It's not comparative to like a street drug. Okay, it's not that. It's completely different. But again, I mean, I believe other people whenever they say it causes that. It caused it for them, but I don't know. We probably don't even order from the same company, right? There was someone who recently was in my inbox like, it's making my hair fall out, like it's giving me hair loss. And I'm like, okay, well, where do you get it from? Completely different company. I'm like, well, I can't speak for that. I'm not a spokesperson for the T with the K in general. I'm a spokesperson from Herbal Mind, because I trust this company and I don't want my name to be behind anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So someone was like, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, what do you take for that? That's the T. It's in the description. It's the very first link, I think, is to my YouTube video. The second one is to like the website that I get it from. Now you have to use my coupon code. It's also a referral code. Yeah, you save 10%, but they also won't ship it out to you unless you mention where you got it. Because you really have to be careful with like where you ship it from, and because the gosh darnment is trying to ban it in all states, then they are very careful and cautious. They can't even use a credit card processor. Do you know how if you order from their website, you place an order, you don't pay on the website. Do you know why? Because other credit card processors, they will completely prevent you from continuing further transactions if they know you are selling it. So you have to be completely careful. That's why they invoice you to your email. So if you place an order on the website, you have to make sure that you look out for that email, because you don't pay on the website, you pay through the invoice. And that's the only reason why. Isn't that so scandalous? Like, they are doing everything possible to make sure that you cannot get yourself well. Wow, that's sad. Okay. Now for my thyroid, since I have gotten off of my medication, the coupon code is exo.redroses, but again, it's in the pinned comment. It's also in the description. Okay, so please read that. Okay. So what I take for my hypothyroidism is sea moss and moringa. Dude, moringa has changed my life. Like, I thought that the tea was bomb, but moringa is the truth. It has changed my life, dude. It is like, I take the seeds and I take the powder. I get the seeds from Amazon, and if you go to my Amazon storefront, Sharon, can you type up my Amazon storefront, or other boss lady? Dude, the seeds are incredible. So if I had to choose, if only one, I would definitely choose the seeds. I bought like 1,500 different seeds for only $20. Like 1,500 seeds for 20. But also Herbal Mind, they sell the moringa. I am telling you, dude, this has helped me with digestion. I have issues with, like, I used to pop papaya enzymes. It helps you digest your food. I don't even take papaya enzymes as much anymore because my food digests like really good. I don't even take the tea like first thing in the morning sometimes, because sometimes I'm not even waking up with flare-ups. It's crazy. I don't deal with brain fog as severely as I did since starting to take the moringa. It has changed my life. Moringa has, hopefully I'll say it right, 7 times more vitamin C than oranges, 10 times more vitamin A than carrots. It has 25 times more iron than spinach. Like, there is so much benefit to moringa. It's insane. Let me show you what the seeds look like. Hold on. It is, dude, I don't even have to take my 5-HTP no more. Oh. 5-HTP is what I've always talked about for, like, that's for fibromyalgia. 5-HTP is good for restless leg syndrome. It's good for depression, anxiety, all of that. I bought this big old huge bag for $20 and 1,500 seeds. I believe it's on my Amazon storefront. It is insane. Like, it's, damn. There are, because me and my supporters, we started this journey together. We heard the effects that moringa was having on someone who is a supporter, and we're like, damn, we need to take it. We need to start. It has so many B vitamins. It's so good for your thyroid. Like, moringa, dude, look it up. Moringa. It is life changing, dude. I can't even, bruh. I take 2 seeds in the morning and 2 at night, and then I will take the powder sometimes during lunchtime. Like, yo, also, I don't know about breastfeeding. I don't know. I don't know about breastfeeding, but with the tea, I'm not familiar with that, so I'm not going to comment on that. So I apologize. But the seeds, so one of my beautiful supporters is, she's pregnant and she's having issues with, losing her breast milk. We learned that tea can sometimes double the amount of breast milk that you're producing, and, like, if not more. That's crazy. Like, bro, so, but look it up on your own. Use at your own risk. I'm just telling you what me and, whatever. Like, we are getting healthy together, and it has, all of us, changed our life. There is someone who literally had gotten off of her blood pressure medication and something else. I don't remember. I wish I could remember all of the benefits that my supporters had talked about. Like, they're not taking this. Someone came on my video today while I was doing my makeup, and she was like, Dre, I can't even tell. I'm so happy. I don't even know why. I just feel like I'm full of life. And however, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember. But damn, like, what? I don't take now, if you need something for anxiety, what I take for my anxiety was passion flower. Like, that also helps with my tachycardia. And that's from the same website with Herbal Mind. I don't even take passion flower like I used to, because I take this now. 2 in the morning, 2 at night. This has also helped my thyroid. But also thyroid, CMOS. Look up CMOS, okay? So I can't stay on here too long, so that's why I'm telling you, like, write it down and look it up yourself. It's just a lot of people, nobody reads nowadays. Nobody takes charge of very few, because I've met a lot of ladies who do take charge of the health and read directions, but a lot of people don't as well. But I'm telling you, reading will change your life. Okay. Someone else wanted to know what's good for migraines. So I'm not familiar. I know some people have taken the tea for the migraines. But for me personally, I haven't really experienced a lot of relief, just because I think my migraines are so severe. And I believe everybody's migraines are severe. But what has helped me tremendously is putting ice in the back of my neck. Like, who would have thought? Like, out of everything that I've ever taken, pain relief wise, like, ice in the back of my neck. Go figure. That has done wonders. Stephanie Camacho, girl, K has saved my life. And then Boo Parrot says ditto. And then Crystal Rogers Butt says me too. And Angie Aviles says me too. Like, everybody, like, so many people who say that they've tried the tea, it's changed their life. Okay. Someone asked, how do you know if you have autoimmune disease? I found out by going to my rheumatologist, and then blood tests just show, like, I'm all kinds of whacked out. How many times a day do you drink it? So for me, I take it quite like if I start to feel it wear off, I'll take more. So I feel like the green tea is longer lasting. But sometimes I might have to take it 2 hours depending on the strain. That's why I'm so glad that I bought the sample pack, because I need to see how I need to make sure I see how something is affecting me, because everyone is different. Lemon drop is incredible. That tea is incredible, but I have to take a lot less than I do of like fire and ice. It's all different. Like everything is different. Connie Renee says, any risk with a history of epilepsy? I know several people who take the tea and they have epilepsy or seizures, and they, if anything, it helps them. After you have a seizure, your body is hurting so bad. It feels like you ran a marathon. It might feel like you bumped your head and you feel like crap. Like during a seizure, your muscles tighten up and like you are violently convulsing. Sometimes you feel confused and bad and in severe pain the next day because of all of that. I know several people who take it because they have seizures. Freaking Diana. What tea do you drink to be so beautiful, to have velvet skin, and to turn everything you touch into art? Makeup, okay? No tea. This is just, it all washes off. It's makeup. I really want to know everything that you take. Okay, Donna Floyd. So whenever I take fish oil every day, fish oil is like WD-40 for your body. It just like lubricates your joints and everything. I also take magnesium. Magnesium is really good for restless leg syndrome. If you battle with that, magnesium is incredible. If you like, for me, I had major constipation, and then whenever I would actually go, it was so hard. It would rip my butt. Sometimes I would bleed. Like, not sometimes, for a lot of times I would bleed. Like it's just that bad. Hello, Cynthia. It's probably better to watch the replay. Whatever questions you might have probably would have been answered. So definitely check out the replay. So magnesium is like a natural muscle relaxer. It also helps with your mental illness, like for me at least. But it's incredible. Magnesium is powerful. Like y'all would just, another thing you need to look up. So, and then sometimes I take devil's claw and yucca root. I take fenugreek because my husband likes maple syrup. And so I just, I don't know what to say about that. We're just moving on. Cayenne pepper is amazing. Before I used to take cayenne pepper pills. But I recently got cayenne pepper from another online shop, and like it is like the real deal Holyfield. Like you only use a very little bit amount and it is powerful. Cayenne pepper is like the most powerful inflammation, like relief, whatever that you can take. You thought devil's claw was good, you thought yucca root was good, you thought like all these anti-inflammatory was good. No, cayenne pepper is the truth. Like sea moss. I have to take sea moss for my thyroid. I also take lion's mane mushrooms. These are mostly things that I get from Amazon, so definitely look at my Amazon storefront. I believe it's amazon.com/shop/exo.redroses. I believe that's the link. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Poor Diane. I have RA also, and it's starting to get worse. My doctor wants to put me on another medication. That'll be 5 in total. Oh gosh. I can't with I'm done. I'm done with doctors. I can't. Does that tea help for anxiety or depression? If so, which ones? Like for me, anything that is yellow is a mood boost from the tea, right? But seriously, for anxiety, for anxiety, passion flower all the way, or moringa seeds. Like, damn, you could probably find it like at a local Mexican store or online, Amazon or wherever. Like someone that I know in Yuma, her mother sells it, and I got it. It was like $2 for a bag of 60, but this is literally 1,500 seeds for $20. That's insane. Like, out of everything that I'm talking to you about, I would, if I had to give up every natural thing that I take and only keep one, it would be the moringa seeds. Like, it is just that damn good. What lip color are you wearing? I'm wearing Times Square by ColourPop. How do you know how much tea to take? Well, you really don't. For me, what I had researched, I needed to take half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon, I waited 20 minutes, and then I took half a teaspoon more. Actually, let me go ahead and, Summerlin, let me go get my water that I made. Well, it's not really water, but she says, do you take the same kind of tea more than once a day, or do you switch up? Yeah, absolutely. I take whatever's depending on what I need, you know, and that's the beautiful thing, is that it's not a one size fits all. You got to take this medication this time, this medication this time, this medication, like boom, 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 right? No, like, you don't even need to take it at all if you're not feeling like you need to. But if I'm in pain in the morning, like now, like what I would choose to use is lemon drop. I have a big old party on my jewelry page. I bought all kinds of like balloons and cool stuff. And so I'm going to be all night partying for my 3-year anniversary with paparazzi. I got like, I'm so excited. There's no new jewelry tonight, but yeah, no new jewelry. And then I got like 3 of these. I got this 3. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. No new jewelry. Tomorrow I will have some more, but let me go get my my water juice stuff. I didn't do it yet, but give me a second. Mommy's almost done. Okay, so I used to always take Powerade Zero. I used to always take Powerade Zero with my tea. And then I found out the dangers of sucralose. I believe sucralose. It, what is it? It messes with your nervous system. If I'm not correct, I believe it messes with your nervous system. And fibromyalgia is everything with your nervous system. It's with your nerves. So I have made major changes in my diet. My whole family does. Powerade Zero, we don't take no more. Sugar-free, make sure it doesn't have aspartame or sucralose. Okay? But so far, everything that we have found that is sugar-free has sucralose or aspartame. And sugar is it's like cocaine. It is so damn bad for your body. So the less sodas and sweets and all of that you take. I used to eat candy every day because, damn it, it's good, you know? Be careful. All right, here we go. So now I take power packs. It's electrolytes. This little pack. And I also have like this, not this gallon, but like this container of powder. You just put it in water. And a lot of times, and now listen, if you are dehydrated, water is not going to be good enough. You have to have electrolytes. But taking Powerade full of sugar or Gatorade full of sugar is not going to help you whatsoever. So taking like, boom. And I'm constantly learning about new stuff. Like I hope to be 87 years old, all wrinkly and crusty, and still continue to learn new things and still try to constantly benefit my life. Like I used to eat whatever. I haven't had meat in like a year and a half. Like my dairy intake has gone down just a little bit. That's something that I really need to make sure that I bring it down more. But all I do is mix it, and then I make this oh my gosh, Brittany, yay! I'm so excited, dude. I'm obsessed with my dodo lashes. My mom has RA, so oh my gosh, awesome, Kim. Well, I hope you were writing down what I've been talking about. If you haven't, rewatch the video. There's so much information. The the information that was talked about in this video is gold. Okay, it really is. I'm not saying anything positive about me. I'm just saying, like, literally, this stuff has saved my life. The stuff that people are always sending me messages, and I hope to do that for more often. That whenever someone inboxes me and tells me that it has saved their life, I hope to screenshot it and post it on my, oh shoot, I forgot my lemon drop. I hope to post it on my Facebook stories and my Snapchat. My Snapchat is exa.redroses. Okay, here we go. Tell me, Fizz. Try it again. Hello, Jennifer Fizz. Okay, interesting. How did you figure out that you had rheumatoid arthritis? I definitely recommend rewatching the video. You're going to have so much information. Do you still make a cucumber cocktail? All the time. I just made it live the other day. I am live all the time in my subscription group. Literally. Today we had like Bible study and face feet. And it was so amazing. It was just, I was crying. They were crying. It was just so good. It was just so good. But yeah. Anyways, here we go. So just remember, cinnamon floats on top of liquid. The tea will float on top of liquid. So what I do is I put a little bit in my mouth. I dump this on top of the water. Whew. Whew. And then I swallowed it all down. Okay? So liquid, powder, swallow it down. It shouldn't stick to the roof of your mouth. It shouldn't stick to the back of your throat. If it does, you did it wrong. Sometimes I do it wrong a lot and it sucks. It sucks. Sometimes I burp and like a powder cloud of tea comes out of my mouth. How I do it, girl? Yes, Cassie. For anxiety, well, first moringa, but then passion flower. But I recommend rewatching the video. Girls, sometimes it is so disgusting. For me, actually, I have a huge gag reflex, though. Oh, damn. Girl. I feel like I used to, but I do a lot of practicing with my gag reflex, and I think I got better. But anyways. Definitely rewatch. Yeah. Does my mom have to wait until she's off all medication before starting the tea? That's not something that I can really answer, but I have read a lot of things on the internet that you need to space it out. Sometimes if people are taking like prescriptions, they need to wait at least 2 hours because you don't want it to like, what is the word? Cancel each other out. But I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm so sorry. I have so many sample packs. Yes. Oh my gosh, Cassie. Wow. I put mine. Wow. Ashley. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Dude, I feel like I look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. I did not mean for it to be this dramatic. I love dramatic makeup. I love to look like somebody else. My face is my blank canvas, but I feel like this, I mean, albeit it's beautiful, I do agree. It's just, it's so much more than I thought it was going to be. So I wish it was like a purple or a pink or something else. Yeah. Any other questions I can answer? Oh my gosh, Alondra, I'm so sorry. So inflammation, a lot of people have talked, or I had talked about cayenne pepper, but like real cayenne pepper, not stuff that, not a seasoning. Did I get some on my chin? Not the seasonings that you get from Walmart or Albertsons. You have to get it at like, what are those stores called? Like a natural store or whatever it's called. But yeah, real cayenne pepper. Inflammation, also devil's claw and yucca root. Hey Google, put it on 70%. I buy my passion flower from the same place that I get my tea, which is pinned down below and in the description. Herbalmind.net, coupon code exo.redroses. You have to use my coupon code because it's not just for you to save 10%. They're not going to ship it out to you. If you don't use my coupon code, they're going to be like, how did you hear from us? Like, you got to know somebody who knows somebody to buy from this website. I love that even more because it's an exclusive type of deal. So, like, if y'all found that website just randomly, your order more than likely wouldn't even go through because you need to know someone to know someone, okay? I've been on opioids for years. I want to get off on the tea, but I don't know how. Carol, I'm so sorry. Trader Joe's? Okay. Awesome, Nicole. Girl, I hope you feel so much relief. I don't know what that is, Erin. Hey, Google, what is the benefit of Devil's Claw?
Here's a summary from the website mountsinai.org. Devil's Claw was introduced to Europe in the early 1900s, where the dried roots have been used to restore appetite, relieve heartburn, and reduce pain and inflammation. Devil's Claw is used widely in Germany and France to fight inflammation or relieve arthritis pain, headache, and low back pain.
I get mine from Amazon, and that's on my Amazon storefront. Amazon.com/shop/exo.redroses. You guys write that down if you're taking notes. www.amazon.com/shop/exo.redroses. Okay. I can't recommend anything, but if you didn't hear what I recommended for like pain, definitely rewatch. Okay. Also go to my YouTube video. If you are like, I don't have the time to sit there and watch an hour, we'll watch 20 minutes one day, 20 minutes like a couple hours later. Break it down if you need to, or skip the video, read the description. It's going to help you tremendously. I know you guys are always I know I'm so busy all the time. I have no doubt how busy you are with your hectic schedule and all the things that you have to do. So if you can't sit there for an hour, that's fine. Read the description. I tell you what I take for my what is it called? For my pain, for my energy, for my mood boost. Hey Google, what is the benefit of yucca root?
On the website webmd.com, they say, yucca is used for osteoarthritis, high blood pressure, migraine headaches, inflammation of the intestine, high cholesterol, stomach disorders, diabetes, and liver and gallbladder disorders.
Wow. More than I thought. But it does help me with my inflammation. And if you have autoimmune disease, I promise you, you have inflammation. You do. Okay? Don't fight it. If you have autoimmune diseases, you're probably vitamin D deficient. You're probably vitamin B12 deficient. Like, we are more alike than you can ever imagine. So, yeah. Oh, someone asked something. Hold on. Dude, I feel so gypsy-like right now. I love it. So Marina, when I started taking passion flower, again, it was half of a teaspoon. I felt relief in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, somebody asked how long do you feel relief whenever taking the tea? Within 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I've tried so many different strains of CBD. Don't do nothing for me. Okay? So many strains of CBD. It does nothing for me. Right? I've even tried the CBD from the same website that I get the tea and the passion flower, and the relief was so minimal, it wasn't even worth buying again. Like, I've tried almost every direct sales company, CBD, people have sent it to me for free. Like, it just doesn't work. I don't know why. So if you do and it helps you, great. But for me, I can't recommend it because it doesn't help me, so I can't put my name behind that. ¿Entiendes? Yeah. And CBD, some people were like, well, you have to take it like for 20, or you got to take it for at least 2 weeks to a month for you to like feel a difference. Like, with that price point, CBD is that expensive and I got to wait 2 weeks to a month. Like, I feel relief in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Like, if I'm in a flare up, I need pain relief right then and there. It feels like you're dying sometimes. The air can hurt my skin. Like, what kind of crap is that? Like, literally, I will be in so much pain because the air is touching me. Does that even make sense? No, but that's what I feel. Sometimes it feels like needle sharp pain, like someone is stabbing me with a million needles in my legs. Sometimes it feels like there's literally acid running through my veins and it's making my legs like literally disintegrate. There's so many different types of flare-ups. Like it's not a one size fits all. Sometimes my whole entire body, sometimes it's just the bottom half. Fibromyalgia normally is it attacks a certain part of your body. For me, it's my legs. I have very bad what's the word? Poor circulation in my legs. Why does this do this? Stop. Why does it do it? Angel, I would recommend rewatching the replay. I know someone who takes 2 milligrams of Xanax. Yesterday was her first time taking passion flower. She took 1 teaspoon and she was like, oh my gosh, it has helped me tremendously. I know someone who knows someone who literally suffers from severe anxiety attacks, like bad manic panic attacks. Took passion flower and it stopped. My daughter, who is 11 years old, she deals with anxiety. I give her passion flower and it helps. Dude, when the other day, a lot of you guys know, because you guys watch me on my jewelry page, we had to put our poor doggy to sleep. The night before we put him to sleep, he was injured horribly. He was screaming, looked like he had a seizure. He dislocated his arm. It was traumatic. It was bad. My daughter had probably the worst panic attack I've ever seen her have. So I grabbed her, put her inside. I had to go get the passion flower. I had to go get, like, at that time we were still taking Powerade Zero, and I got the shungite that I got from my friend sells shungite, elite shungite. So I put the shungite in her hand. I went and got the passion flower. Like, I had to make her, like, you know, try to stop hyperventilating for just a little bit so that she can take it. Literally within like 5 minutes, like she was just crying. It wasn't like she wasn't shaking no more. She wasn't hyperventilating no more. She was just crying. I made her take more and then she stopped crying. She was just sad. It is good for ADHD. It is good for epilepsy. It is good for insomnia, depression. Passion flower is life changing. Like, so you hear me talk about this, don't just sit here and take my word for it. I feel like whenever you research the things that I talk about, it only like puts it more into your brain of how incredible it is. My kids take moringa too. They take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I crack open the seeds. I'll show you on Snapchat. So make sure exo.redroses is my Snapchat. Just make sure you watch that, okay? Toss and wash. So the way I'll take a little bit more just to show you. The way I take this is the way I take passion flower. Passion flower is incredible, dude. I know people who have talked about their kids were struggling. They had given their kids passion flower and like literally their behavior is different. They're not as hyperactive. Like it has, oh my gosh. Okay. So use at your own risk. Ask your doctor. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not, you know, okay. I know people who the doctors want to put their kids on ADHD meds and they refuse and now they take passion flower and boom. It's on the same website that is I get my tea from. It's in the description down below. It's also it's in the pinned comment, but also in the description. Oh no, I take passion flower anytime that I need to take it. Now if you are taking it to like go to bed, you might need to take a little bit bigger of a dosage. But for me, I literally, my tachycardia, my rapid heartbeat will like go down by at least 10 beats within 10 minutes. It's crazy. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I need to look something up. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. I need to find this person. I think it's not going to show. Crap. because she has a popular name. Damn it. I was looking forward. Is that the moringa tea powder you're taking now? No, what I had taken was Kratom. It's the tea. Brooklyn, I had already talked about that. You could totally rewatch the video. Say fire and ice. Oh yeah, if anything, I feel like the special tea just works better with the passion flower. That together, it's insane. It's insane. Morgan. No, I don't get any heartburn. If anything, it takes it away. Actually, no. Papaya enzymes. Papaya enzymes is in, oh, please send me a link. What was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah. I need to stop. I need to be good. Can y'all stop bringing attention to the same person, y'all? Okay. Stop. Can we stop talking about her? Okay. She has stank coochie energy anyways. Okay. She's not taking fenugreek. She's not taking probiotics. She have, I don't know what that is. POTS. Papaya enzymes. Yes. Papaya enzymes is on my Amazon storefront. Amazon.com/shop/exo.redroses. It is amazing. I mean, you don't even have to buy it from Amazon, but like, it's good to follow my Amazon regardless, so that at least you have a reference for where you get it. You don't have to take any of the things that I recommend from who I recommend it from. So you could get papaya enzymes from Sprouts. That's another place that I found it at. So if you want to just use my Amazon as a way to reference what you can buy, definitely oh my gosh, it is amazing. It is incredible. Papaya enzymes help digest the food. I don't have a gallbladder. I have stomach issues. I don't take papaya enzymes nowhere near as much because of taking moringa seeds. Like, the company that I bought this from, they don't know me from Adam. They don't know me. Like, the things that I'm talking about are things that have helped me. And like, if y'all ever watch me at any point, y'all know that at least, even if, how do I say, I have built a certain type of trust and loyalty with the people that watch me, and I do not take that for granted. I am very, very careful about what I recommend because I know I have an influence over people. So if I know I have an influence over people, I'm going to make sure that I, number one, don't lose my dignity. I make sure that what I recommend, I 100,000% stand by. The last thing I'm going to do is purposely steer someone the wrong way. So, like, I barely have any coupon codes for any type of company. It's really just Herbal Mind and Dodo Lashes because they're both bomb and they're both inexpensive. Dodo Lashes for life. But today I'm not wearing Dodo Lashes. I'm wearing bestiegang.com. She has her own eyelashes and they're like drag queen all the way. I am just like feeling myself. I know my eyeshadow is pretty intense. I know, okay? But these ones are bestiegang.com. I mean, you can find the same eyelashes on Dodo Lashes, but I love me some Takara, and so I support her because she gives me life. Someone was asking how they can support me. Like, number one, I have a subscription. I'm live all the time. You know, some people are like, oh my God, how can you charge $9.99 a month for people to watch you? Let me tell you some of the things that people say. Like, Dre, give me a distraction from my hard life. Dre, give me advice on how to manage my pain. Dre, teach me about a cut crease halo and all the makeup looks that you do. Teach me how to do a wing. Teach me how to apply eyelashes. Teach me new recipes that are healthy. Teach me how to cook better. Teach me how to be a patient mother. Teach me how to be a good wife. Teach me how to get closer to God. Please pour into my cup. Please make me laugh until I cry. I wrote it down because I know mother suckers be complaining. I'm like, what? I do all of that. All of that. Like, we are a strong group of people, but one thing I can tell you is that if you sign up and I feel stank coochie energy from you, I block you really quick, okay? I don't need your money. I need peace of mind. So if you need that type of sisterhood, and if you want to see me like all the time, but don't just come over for, you know, to use me and abuse me and give me, go on, Dre, perform for me. That's not what it is, okay? It's nothing but realness and rawness, and I don't sugarcoat. Like, we are like, yes, my time is valuable, and I do not sell myself short, okay? Anyways, but you could use that by clicking that subscribe button or whatever. It's not just a subscribe button, it's like this little icon or whatever. It's by the comment box, but make sure that you have good intentions, because we are protective of each other. I'm protective of my supporters, and my supporters are protective of me. We're like a real good family. Like, we are just ride or die with each other. So be careful. But I gotta go. I gotta start getting ready for my potty. All right. I love you guys. Okay. Bye.